Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opened up 3 minutes ago, have orders out here on XLNX and then BA. Currently watching BA. BA was looking to enter on a pullback here, but it has since bounced. So I'll leave that order out there in case it rolls back over, but if this movement wants to continue upwards, might be interested to flip that around to a short-sided trade. But as of right now, looking to buy that potential pullback. Let's check on XLNX real quick. Yeah, so still up there at 98.50 to go short. So like I said, market's been open about 3 minutes. I will keep you updated. Have an order at 181.45 here on BA to get short. Okay, there we go, in there for my opening allotment. Let's go to 181.85 for my next allotment. And 181.95. Actually, no, 181.95, 182.15. Or if it wants to pull back to 181.30, I'd be happy there. So let's see what it wants to do. So I decided to just give me the $75. I'm going to keep my order up there at 181.95 though. $181.80. So again, 181.95. All right, well, at this point, let's go to 182.15. So 182.15, next first entry point. And just in case it really shoots up there, I'll do 182.45 also. Depending on what kind of candle here forms, well, at this point, the candles are getting a little too bearish, but Roku's moving, so let's see what's going on over here. Okay, pretty big move there. Let's see. 145.01. Try for 500 down there. If this pullback move wants to continue, then I'll leave those orders out there on Roku also. But all right, there we go. $75. Okay, I have an order at 197.45 on Facebook, but my BABA order looks like it's almost possibly going to get filled too. So I'm trying to judge a couple things here. So again, looking to go 500 shares short here on Facebook, but let's go back over to, all right, on BABA now, let's go up to 182.45. And Facebook got up as high as 197.33. So let's go to 197.55 here on Facebook. So juggling a couple different orders. Like I said, both were looking like they had good opportunity, and then all of a sudden they kind of fell away from where I was looking to get filled. Still in play. So right now we're watching Facebook, but if you're not familiar with how my screen works, if BABA happens to turn green down there, that means I get filled, so you can keep an eye on that also. All right, I will go ahead and pause. Okay, Roku getting close to potentially filling me here at 143.55. Got within 8 cents. So let's go to 143.25 at this point. So 143.25. I'll keep an eye on it. I think BABA wants to get down below 180, so I'm in there. Get some there up at, or try to get some, there we go. Like I said, I think BABA wants to give a break of 180 a try. Try for some up there too. $180.10. So let's see what this thing wants to do. So have some orders at 180.15 and then 180.10. So I got those out, and what I'm going to do is, if I can get those 10s out too, I'm going to get a stop loss in place for the remainder of my shares. So I'm back down to 1,000 shares. So let's see what this wants to do here, if it wants to head back down. And looking for it to hit me at 10. And then I'll have my stop loss in place for my remaining 500. That area is quite stubborn. So I'm just going to get out there, and what I'm going to do here, so I may still take a loss on the position, but I'm going to put my stop loss up at 180.77 for the remainders. So like I said, this may still be a losing trade, but it'll be a much smaller losing trade given I was able to lock in some profits where I did. So like I said, stop loss at 180.77 now, because if this bounces, then so be it. But still like the chance that it can roll back over, but as we saw, that area is being very, very stubborn. So again, overall, this might still be a losing trade, but because I was able to lock in some gains where I did, it won't be that big of a loss. But like I said, want to give it some room to work here. And not looking so good right now. And looking like I'm probably going to get stopped out here. And I'm out. So ultimately was a losing trade. So now down 102 on the morning. Nothing I can't recover from, but it is what it is. So let's see what else I can find. All right, I have an order at 141.75. Got those. Let's go to 141.25 for my next allotment. And also 141.15. So again, next orders at 141.25 and then 141.15. All right, so I did not get those at 25. I'll go to 141.75, 140.55. So if right now my profit line is right up there at the green line, so if the candle can get back up to that green line, then I am in the green. Okay, I got those at 141.15. See if I can get those at 75. And I'll just leave those at 55. Go to 140.25. So at this point, if the price can hit that green line, never mind. If the price can hit that green line, then I'm in the green. Gonna try for some more down there at 140.50. Nice. So now it's just really a question of, can this get back over 141? Which I definitely believe it can. So let's see now if the price can get up there and hit that green line, then I'm in the green. So again, if the price can hit that green line, I'm in the green. So let's see if it can pop up there just a little bit more. Took me out some. So I still have 1,000 shares left. So like I said, now 1,000 shares. I'm working right now, buddy. I don't know if the mic's picking up my son or not, but I have my trading partner in here right now. Let's see, 139.75, 139.85. Whoops, did I hit something wrong? I think I just sold shares when I didn't mean to. Yeah, looks like I sold some shares when I didn't necessarily mean to. So go up there to 141.15. So let's see if it can work its way back up to that green line. Yeah. Yeah, don't go that way. Walk the other way. No, don't step on that cord. So it's kind of stuck here right now. But yeah, let's see if it can get its way back above the 141 mark. So there it's trying. Yeah, that's the printer. So can it get up to that green line? That's the question right now. So it took me out there at 15. So can it take me out at 25 and all out there? So out there for a profitable trade of $460. Should have been more. I'll have to scroll back, but right here, I sold at 140. Yeah, I sold at 140.37, and I was trying to buy down there. So when I was trying to buy more down around there, I ended up selling a portion of my position. So that was an error on my part. So good old hindsight, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Should have been bigger than 460, but I cost myself by doing that. But that's nobody's fault but my own. Nobody's forcing me to do these live trade videos. So I'm not blaming anybody other than the person in the mirror, because I'm the one that's choosing to make my life a little bit more difficult by trying to talk. But hey, Trip, we got a winning trade, buddy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's what he is. 4. So I don't think he quite understands what's going on, but I'm going to stop talking here, and I would gladly start the process over again at 139.75. So if this thing wants to flush down again, just double checking. So if this thing wants to flush down again, then I'll start that process over. But there we go. Got that loss wiped away. And now I'm up $360, and it's not even an hour in. It's 10:25, so I'll still take $360 for an hour, including a losing trade in there, which I really like that trade. That was kind of a bummer that it never did roll over. Actually, let's go check that out right now. Yeah, just never bounced off that level and just didn't roll. So I was wrong, but I still feel good about it because I had myself positioned very, very nicely where had that cracked and had the price really started to get moving in the downwards direction, I could have banked very nicely. It just didn't work out. But hey, welcome to the life of a trader. You can't always be right. But I still feel good about that one. So there we are. Like I said, up 360. We'll call it an hour into the day. So I'll take that. But yeah, I want to see if Roku can get another move to the downside. I'll keep an eye on it. Had my order at 139.75. Went down as low as 139.78. All right, well, let's try 55 now. So 139.55. Got those. Try 139. Actually, 138.75 and 138.55. So let's see what this one wants to do. And it decided to take me out there. So what was that? $150 on that trade. So there we go. Up 508 now. And it's basically an hour in the day. Little past, but we'll just call it an hour. So there we go. $500 a day keeps the day job away. So the $500 hour. I like $500 hours, but I'd like a little bit more. So let's see if this thing can roll back over. And again, I'm sitting down there at 138.75. So I'll keep that order down there. And if we can, and one of the questions I get quite a bit is, hey, Clay, I know you have this chat room community. How does that work? So, oh, perfect. But I'll actually show the image from the chat room itself. So I actually alerted this, walked away. So, all right, maybe I'll have to, let me at least get my order in. All right, just in case it falls down while I'm doing this, but walked away. So I alerted this actual breakdown right there. So I threw that in the chat room. You can see that's the, so just showed the Roku 2-minute chart here, threw up some annotations. Yes, they're very bootleg, but on the 2-minute chart, you got to keep things moving. But the whole idea there was, you know, if it could break that level, could it at least go down and retest 140? And not only did it go down and retest 140, as we're seeing right now, is going quite a bit below it. So there's an example of, you know, the common question. Hey, Clay, how does your chat room community, how does that service actually work? So there's an example. But yeah, let's see if we can get a breakdown through 139. There we go. Again, 138.75 for my first. Oh, why don't I should do 138.55 because that actually turned out to be an even better first entry point. And then I'll go for the $150 win, or better yet, if I can pick up some more shares. So 138.55, we'll see if we can get the break of 139 or not. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Nothing else came from Roku. Before I go, though, first off, if you enjoyed this video and would like me to keep making them, hit that like button and then subscribe to the channel. Those little things go a long way. Also, leave a comment down below and just let me know, you know, your thoughts and all that. And that way I will keep on doing these because, yeah, it makes my life a little bit more challenging. But you know, if there is interest and if people, you know, enjoy them, then I'll keep doing them. And like I said, you can do that by just simply hitting that like button, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. If you are interested, though, in that community that I offer, the details are right up there on the screen. And really, the number you need to ask yourself is, do I believe that the service can help me make more than $8.25 per week? Because if you do the math on that one, $99 for 3 months, it breaks down to $8.25 per week. So if you believe the service can help you make more than $8.25 per week, then yeah, you'll get a great return on your investment. Now those numbers get even better if you just do the yearly plan right there because you get the 3 months free. But you know, whatever, you know, that's the way you really need to approach that because that's what you're doing. You're investing into a service, assuming you believe that service can, you know, help you out and make more. So $8.25 is that number. So check that out. But if nothing else, and you just enjoyed the video and would like me to keep making these, like I said, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and check out the channel. And hopefully you decide to subscribe. Lots of good content on there. Thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.